So heading south, basically. All right, tail wheel, parking brake. All this stuff is set for um, the non-float version of this. So yeah, 070. So I really, if a guy could get turned around this island here, I think I am just about pointed where I need to go. And then once I get airborne, I essentially want to fly about a like a 128 heading. So going to be making a little bit of a left-hand turn here to just basically I just want to kind of get I probably could stay on a 070 and just get east of everything, and then start heading south. We're trying to find that first island there, so we'll get out here, take a look, see. Beautiful Kodiak Island, Steve PHL. All right, so we are going. This is T44 to 6 Romeo 7. That's ultimately where we're going to end up. I think, fingers crossed, I have the Kodiak tree situation worked out. That's the hope anyway. And we're going to find out. So let's get spun around. Let's see if we're clear of everything, more or less, I would say. Get pointed into the wind. I think we're pretty close here. Put a notch of flaps down. We're going to put condition lever full forward. And, gosh, I think we're ready to go flying. All right. And Trident Basin traffic, Otter 11816. We are departing the area VFR southbound, Trident Basin. I'm not sure how you'd make a call for this situation. Okay, a little bit of back pressure. Let's try to keep the nose from digging in. I've brought my water rudders up. Or have I? Toggle. Yep, now they're up. I thought I did. Okay, there we go. We're getting a little bit of lift, and we're airborne. I kind of forgot where the... Seems like there's a... Yeah, I do need to put that on. Seems like there's a noise canceling deal, but we're not going to worry about that. Alright, so let's head. We're going to start turning. We don't need to go due east. We'll just kind of head like sort of southeast. And again, we're trying to just kind of get out and over the open water here. I've filed 2,500, but I don't know that we necessarily even need to go that high. And we're just kind of looking to get around the edge here. This is Cape Chiniac. We're going to go around that, and then we're going to hang another right. That's going to take us down to Narrow Cape, which is where that launch pad is. So that should be kind of fun. And okay, let's get things pulled back here. Prop RPM pulled back to about 20. Turbine, yeah, somewhere about 55. I think that looks good. Not expecting to get much more than about $120 with the skids on here. And then I need to look here because I can't remember. There's something down here that skis. All right, lock for flight. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know. Yeah, that's on. Ground steering is on, so I don't. Yeah, it's. I don't know. I don't know. Tail wheel lock. I don't. That's not really applicable right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. There's 2,500. Let's get leveled off. And if I run out of fuel, yep, land or water, I'm good to go. This does have a little bit of a funky fuel system. It's kind of cool. You essentially pump fuel from your forward and aft tanks to the center tank. So we're going to run out of fuel in this front tank first, and then we'll pump to the center tank. Then we'll run out of fuel in the rear tank, and we'll pump what's left to the center tank, and then we'll fly the rest of the flight on the center tank here. It's interesting, the fuel management. In the Beaver, at least in P3D, you start in the rear tank and you empty the rear tank, then you move to the middle tank, you empty the middle tank, and you finish in the front tank, or vice versa. It's been a long time since I've been in the Beaver. It's been way too long, honestly, since I've been in the Beaver. I might need to just hop back over to P3D land just so I can fly that plane. Alright, well, I hope the engine noise isn't too much, because I don't remember how to engage the noise canceling. So let me know if it's too much. I'll just turn it down old school, but it's kind of a nice, it's like our little rattly beast of a bird here, you know, kind of like it. Don't need any pitot heat. Really a very, very nice day today, by the way. Didn't bother to do much of a weather brief because it's clear and the winds are around 5 knots everywhere we're going for the most part. And a few clouds building up here and there, and we'll definitely check when we get to each spot and make sure nothing changes. But this side of the island anyway, things are, I think, looking pretty good. Okay, so we're on our way out, like I say, around Cape Chiniac. We're going to be heading down here to Narrow Cape, then down past Dangerous Cape, and sneaking in here to Port Holbron. What's this telling us? Anything? No, probably no ATIS here. Yep, no ATIS right here, but according to windy.com, everything is green down through here, so we're gold. Cloud layers, you know, cloud base is yeah, in the gray, which is 1,000, so that's, you know, we can live with that. Actually doesn't look like it's loaded incorrectly here, so I don't know, maybe it's not. We'll find out, I guess, as we go. Hey, and we're cranking it up. This old girl here, almost $1.50. No weather briefing. Yep. I keep watching her, and I'm absolutely amazed at how much detail she puts into her flights. It is really, really cool to watch, honestly. And I aspire to be somewhat like that someday, but I'll never be able to achieve that level of depth. I'm just happy that somebody, might have been Wookie or Steve, I don't know, somebody told me about windy.com. It's like, wow, nice. That's been awesome. You know, between that and SkyVector and my regular Active Sky for X-Plane, the guy can get a pretty good sense for, you know, what the weather's doing. And haven't really been caught in a pickle out here really since that first flight where we tried to make it into to Karluk and got locked out because of the low clouds. So now I heard that Agent Bravo 7 did one heck of a bang up job on a weather briefing the other day herself. So I have yet to watch that, but I'm interested to see. Oh, you know what else I forgot to do? I forgot the oh man! So I've got a new intro screen with some like Zen music or something, and I forgot my regular "Let's Get Going" flying screen. Darn it! Oh well. Her Bravo 7's was awesome. I kind of have a sense that it was because it's been clipped and mentioned a number of times. So Looking forward to that. All right, so yeah, here we go, guys. This is us. We're still spraying water off the floats, I guess. All right, 2,500, and life is good. We are looking pretty good in terms of pressures and temps. I actually could pull back a little bit. I'm kind of like 95% RPMs. I don't need to be that fast. I'm not in a hurry. Okay, so if you haven't seen it, if you're like me, Kenny just posted the clip, how to do a weather brief. And since it is Bravo 7, I will watch it off stream just in case. But yeah, looking forward to it. Thanks for digging that out for me, Kenny. Okay. So right up here is that launch pad area, by the way. I'm interested to see if everything is still there. Before there was honestly like a big vertical building, you know, where they like build or house the rockets and things like that. So I'm hoping there's still something there that's similar. Life is good. Fuller freezer, freezer full of baking. Indeed, my friend. You will survive another one of those Canadian winters. I hear some thumping upstairs. Stream delayed a little bit today. Hurricane Augustus, aka the junior first officer, was needing a little papa time. So we had to hang out for a little bit. Now his great grandma's got him. So we'll see how that goes. I may be called away again for duty. You know how it goes. Win-win situation. I'm seeing, I tell you what, I'm seeing that same building down there. That's pretty cool. And again, I think that's part of LP Nils putting stuff in there. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm giving him credit for it, though, because he's awesome. By the way, the Melvin Leroy channel, sponsored by Downwind Sim Binoculars, the best optics in X-Plane. Get your pair today. DownwindSimBinoculars.com. Worth every penny, by the way. How much of a kickback am I getting from your Downwind Sim Binocular sales, by the way, my friend?
Well, I'm gonna need to see the receipts gotta be cranked up here according to our agreement. Hey, Nils says you can fly a helicopter out here.
Yeah,
Right?
all of these, well, I shouldn't say all, but a lot of these ones that I've come across that are float plane ones are also listed as helicopter, potential helicopter routes.
All right, I'm gonna give it a go.
You're in a helicopter? All right, so heck yeah, if Downwind Sim in the Oculus in the helicopter, that might be worth an additional Twitch window being opened up, you guys. So yeah, that'd be cool to watch. I'll keep you posted. Anyway, now we need to we're coming around. This is called Dangerous Cape, and we're needing to pick out the right harbor here. The very first one that we see. Hey, Junior First Officer, how are you? Why don't you throw it? Go ahead. You got room. Nice throw, man. Hey, I'm flying the airplane, buddy. I gotta fly, dude. I will play when I'm done flying. The energy of 10 3-year-olds, I swear. All right, so I'm kind of losing my bearings here. This, I believe, as I'm looking at the map, is Boulder Bay. So this is the second one there. Left Cape coming up here, but I can't say this one. I had trouble last time. Kilyud Bay. Kilyud. I don't know. Um, Error 404 on the binocular site. Doggone it, Black Fox. I'm going to have. Well, I'll get my best people on that and see what's going on. So anyway, we don't want that. We don't want this. We want the next one around the horn here. So yeah, I think what we're seeing. We saw this guy. How do you say this? Kilayuda? Kilayuda Bay? And then we have, we're going to head into the strait here. There's a little bit of like a protected kind of harbor. I can kind of see that out there. And then Port Hobron is right there. Yeah, might be a one-legged flight today, you guys. We'll see how it shakes out here. All right, again, kind of looking, kind of checking. Yeah, I'm almost positive that that's the Kilyuda Bay. Yeah, we need the next one. We need the next one. I think. I think. I am slowly, kind of almost getting to know this place, but as soon as I feel like I'm doing that, then I end up like getting turned around and disoriented and on simple things. Blue Fox 43. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you. Thank you for posting those shots and making me want to eat 5,000 pounds of baked goods today. I do appreciate that. Okay, I do remember this little land feature because I remember we took a peek thinking we might see a little cabin or something down there, but I don't really see that modeled on the sectional. So, interesting. Interesting. All right. Now, regardless, I think we're heading to the right spot here. Sitkalidak Strait. The Sitkalidak Strait. All right. C3 Arrow. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome to the flight. Welcome to Kodiak Island. Good to have you along. Truer words were never spoken, Blue Fox. Dimitri Lee. Hello, sir. It's good to have you guys tagging along with me here in the Kodiak Islands. We're just about to deliver a couple of botanists or something, biologists. I just call them hippies. We're taking a couple of hippies over to Old Harbor, which is right up here around the corner. But first, they want to stop and check out. There's an old whaling station here at a place called Port Hobron. I'm having trouble talking tonight. But yeah, the hippies. I love the hippies, man. They're all over this island. They're friendly though. They give me an IPA every time I taxi next to them or land next to them on a sandbar. They're nice people. I like them. I hope everybody's having themselves a good Thursday. it's been a pretty good day here. I have, whoa, I just hit a little bit of a air pocket or something there. That was interesting. I've been busy. Hey, what? Oh man. There's Gigi herself, and yeah, I must have got a little wind shift because all of a sudden now I'm doing like a $1.60 here, so that's pretty awesome. Anyway, so it's good to have a flight, and good to kind of unwind a little bit here in Alaska. Okay, around the corner we go. Yep, I'm almost positive that we are on the right track now. I'm seeing the main channel of the strait is coming right up here on our kind of our 1 o'clock, kind of this right-hand turn. And this guy here right off our nose, that is actually Port Hobron. That's where we want to go to check out this old whaling station. And then there's another little port in here that, well, not a port, but another little bay here that we don't need to worry about. We almost turned in there last time, but we want this guy right here. All right, I am seeing, by the way, our good friend, the St. Louis Slamma, the two-wheeled terror of West Virginia. Looks like he might be trying to fire up his stream, and again, he's got the VR. He's going to try to do this same route, I guess, in a rotary winged aircraft. So that'd be kind of cool as well.
Where are you located at now?
I am just entering the Sitkalidak Strait, almost to Port Hobron. I think we may also have Steve PHL flying along, and anybody else. You can spawn in here at Old Harbor if you want. 6 Romeo 7. It has, I'm hoping, some kind of a seaplane base. Otherwise, we're going to make our hippies swim for it. But we are going to fly back to Trident Basin, and then we're going to be flying from Benny Benson out to a gravel bar on the western side of the island. So there's still plenty of adventure out there. I honestly should probably slide over here to the right-hand side a little bit. Clouds are kind of coming in on us somewhat, aren't they? I think I'm going to start to pull the power back a little bit, and maybe we'll start getting ourselves speed-wise kind of configured for landing, and we can also start to descend just a little bit. Still not really not really getting much of a sense for cloud base here. I think we're all right. Still showing for the most part VFR conditions. So yeah, I think so. Most of the clouds are up about 4,000. There's a few that are a little bit lower than that as it's showing, but I think for the most part we're in pretty good shape. Alright, so half the challenge here is just finding this old whaling station, and we actually did locate it when we were in the Kodiak, and we flew basically a left-hand traffic pattern, and as we were attempting to land, that's when it all went horribly wrong. And so, oh, and in fact, you know what? I know there is a seaplane base. Yeah. Hey, you could land on one of these little barges out here with that helicopter of yours downwind?
I'm gonna start at Old Harbor.
All right, I'll
And
be there soon.
you're going to Port Hoverin?
So I'm going to find that the mission is to find the old whaling station and land there and then end up at Old Harbor. All right, and what I'm noticing here is that our winds are still fairly consistent, so um, kind of favoring something to the northeast. So we currently are basically on the downwind for the direction that we want to land. So maybe we can to sneak in here far enough that we can just make a left-hand base to final and land back to the east. Boy, we're starting to get a little more clouds. So good to get down, and I'm comfortable flying this thing down there around 100 or 200 feet if I need to. This is de Havilland weather at its best right here, you guys. All right. And Old Harbor traffic, orange Turbo Otter is entering Port Hobron, and we're going to be landing near the old whaling station. We're on a left downwind for a landing back to the east on the south side of the port. That was a long and awkward check-in. By the way, Old Harbor radio check.
Loud and clear.
Okay, so we're looking. Again, there's not a lot here that's left, if I remember right. There's a couple of buildings and kind of up in one of these little ridge lines. All right, I think we're low enough. I don't think we need to get much lower. 200, 250 is probably plenty. And yeah, let's just kind of keep our eyes peeled. I don't know. Oh, hey, there's the Kodiak. That's probably Steve. Steve's always rocking the Cody. He's got the floaty Cody tonight, though. Yep, he's over there trying to locate. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything just yet. But it's probably just about right where he's at, honestly. We'll just kind of keep looking. We'll stay on the right-hand side in case he's trying to turn around. We do have a visual on him, so
Old Harbor radio check.
loud and clear. All right, he looks like he's making his turn and coming back. And I'm thinking that must mean that it's right over here. Oh, somewhere. Yep. Right over there. There we go. All right, there we go. All right. And Port Hobron traffic, orange Turbo Otter is beam of the old whaling station. And we're going to go down the harbor a little bit and make a left-hand 180 land back to the east, Port Hobron. Hobron.
And where is the old whaling station in relationship to 6 Romeo 7?
Just pretty much head right over the top of the island there that's to your east, and actually on the sectional where the word Port Hobron is, there's a little circle there by the P. I think that's about where it's at.
Affirmative.
All right, so we're looking and Kodiak, we've lost visual on you, by the way. Port Hobron traffic. Otter turning left base to final, landing back to the east by the old whaling camp, Port Hobron. So we're kind of at the end of this bay, end of this port, and Port Harbor traffic. The Orange Otter is going to be making its way up the east side of the port. Okay, let's. We got to get some speed off here. Get ourselves down to flaps range. Okay, flaps are in flaps 1 right there. The nice thing about this harbor right now is it's pretty much due into the wind, straight into it, so that's kind of nice. And again, down about 200 feet. Don't want to be too far away because I don't want to have to taxi for a day and a half to get there, because I don't know how to do that fancy quick taxi that you can do on the water, you know, where you kind of get up on the top and you're not quite flying, but you're not way down. You taxi at about 30 knots there. I don't know how to do that. Alright, so we're going to kind of hold here at about 100 until we basically see where we need to set down, and then we'll come on down. I think we just need to go right around this corner here maybe. There's a treasure map of this island. There ought to be. There's a lot of hidden gems out here, no doubt about it. So I'm looking for that. I don't know if you guys were able to see that. There was like an old ship or something. I think this is it. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to bring it in nice and easy here. Nice and easy. Okay. Prop lever coming full forward. Speed's coming down. Yeah, the weather's kind of lightening up for us here. Don't sink. Don't need to sink. Don't need to sink. Okay, nose up a little bit. We're at about 50 feet. Almost there. Yep, 500. Never gives me a good landing rate, but I don't care. I just don't want to flip over. Alright, we'll put the water rudders down. We'll get a little bit of control here. Flaps coming up. And let's go check out the old whaling station here, and then we'll take off and we'll head over to Old Harbor. That's the pirate ship. Yeah. Oh no. Did I land too soon, you guys? I may have. This little scenery here looked like that beached ship. All right, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of taxiing here. Darn it. That's what I was hoping to avoid. No, I think we're okay. I think I see it now, actually. There it is. There's some stuff. Thought there was an old ship over here too, though. This is a new feature. This is the Downwind Sim 360 GoPro. You can't. It's mounted on a little, one of those retractable little grips, and so it looks like it's just sitting out there in space. It's kind of, Trent Palmer-ish. So again, this is not available for the general public. Oh, there's the boat. I see it. I see it now. It's right there. There's the ship. So anyway, get it on this. Yeah, C3 Aero. That's what I don't know how to do, and that would be cool. I don't even know if that's modeled in the water physics in X-Plane, but I love it when those real life float plane guys can get it up on the step like that. That's cool. Okay, so we're gonna just cruise by here and show the hippies the old whaling station. They want to stop for like half an hour. I don't know what they want to do. We're not going to stop. We got a schedule to keep. We'll kind of come over here though and give them, whoops, we'll give them a look at the Windows 10 menu first, and then we'll give them a look at the old harbor, the old whaling station. Maybe this isn't a boat. Maybe this is an old building. Yeah, it looks like an old barge or something, doesn't it? That's kind of cool. I think that's a picture right there. Awesome. Looks like there's some other stuff kind of up the channel there a little bit, I bet. Yeah, probably. Probably. Couldn't quite see it in the trees. And there's a couple of old storage tanks up here on the hill. So, cool. Some pilings. Let's not run into the old pilings. That's pretty awesome. Nice job, LP Nils.